I wanted to say something. I saw a TikTok putting the picture of the prices of these clothes and asking, why is it so high? $1,000 jackets. This is not merch.
It's common and good for the people that can't afford it. And that's it.
Here's Taehyung speaking Spanish.
Picante.
10 out of 10 pronunciation.
Yes.
That's spicy.
Buenos tardes. Hasta luego. Hasta pronto.
That one was very good.
Nos vemos. Chao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
¿Cómo está usted?
Oh.
¿Cómo te va?
Oh.
¿Cómo te va?
No muy bien.
Oh.
He also spoke many other languages. He spoke Italian.
Salve. Ti senti?
Italy, hello. How are you? It's been a while since we last saw each other. Nice to meet you and I love you.
Ti amo.
Ti amo.
Italia.
Translated from German. So
Wow.
he also spoke German and he also spoke Chinese.
我对你已经忠心了。
Dancing. This is J-Hope's live stream. He said, I'm preparing for BTS in December.
그리고 12월은 없습니다. 당당하게 말할게요. 12월은 없습니다. 저는.
I'll say it confidently, I don't have
12월
December.
BTS 준비합니다.
I'm preparing for December
알고
with
있어요.
BTS. That's what I know. Basically saying that December is just for BTS because he did say there are some things for November. Remember, like back then we said. But now he's saying that December he doesn't have anything solo related. It's just for BTS. And there's nothing for December. I'll say it confidently. There's nothing. We'll be preparing for BTS activities in December. Just know that. When there's nothing, I should just say there's nothing. We'll be busy dancing. RM posted on Instagram. Okay, so this is the picture that we saw last time. It was from his Instagram stories, I believe. And there was Jimin and some armies were delusional and were hallucinating and thinking like that is probably Yoongi. Of course, now we know for sure that it is Jimin. But then he shared this picture. Some armies were trying to figure out which member is which. And even if all of these people are BTS members, they probably are not. This is Yoongi. We can all agree with this, right? This is a backup dancer or a choreographer or someone else. This is not a BTS member. This is Yoongi. I can see his hair back. It reminds me of Run BTS dance practice. This is Namjoon. This is Jimin. And this is Jungkook. I saw some people saying that that is not Jungkook. And I also saw some people saying that that is Taehyung. But it's like, that is literally not Taehyung. It makes no sense. And I also disagree that it's a backup dancer. This is Jungkook. And here's another picture. What I believed first is that this is Namjoon. This is J-Hope. And then I was so confused because this is Yoongi and this is also Yoongi. I saw two Yoongis. But then with this picture, I said, no, this is not Yoongi. This is Jungkook. So this is Jungkook. This is Jimin. Backup dancer. Yoongi, I said this is J-Hope. And this is Namjoon. Those were my thoughts when I looked at these pictures. Those were my theories, and this is the reality. One of High Performance directors reposted RM picture and tagged BTS members via Instagram story. This is a backup dancer. This is Yoongi, confirmed. This is a backup dancer. This is RM, of course. This is Jimin, and this is Jungkook. So all of that is confirmed. Jimin says, the song's really, really great. I really love the song, but I'm scared. And Namjoon says, it is scary. I asked that day, if you were us, wouldn't you be scared too? Anyone would, but we'll willingly bear it and push forward because we have ARMY.
왜 우리는 아미가 있으니까. 제 손 잡으십시오. 제발 함께 해주실 거죠? 제발요.
This entire live stream was so chaotic. It was one of the most chaotic live streams that I've seen from Namjoon. Here they talk about having a skit or not. A skit is not a song, technically, it's a track. And they have just voices, conversations. Jimin says, let's have a skit in the new album. And Namjoon says, a skit? Jimin says, is this happiness? Isn't this youth? They're talking about it again. If Jimin is saying that, let's say in this skit, isn't this happiness? Isn't this youth? It would make sense to have that skit in a youth HYYH Part 3 album. Namjoon says, aren't you happy? Is this the most beautiful moment in life? This is the most beautiful moment in life, Part 3. Namjoon says, I was so surprised at the vocals in some songs. Jimin says, for me, it was Taehyung. Taehyung's really good. Namjoon says, I thought you were a good person. And Jimin says, This person says, there's no way good person, bad person isn't a spoiler.
좋은 사람인 줄 알았어.
Jimin is laughing because Namjoon said a line of the new song. Thought you were a good person. That makes no sense in this conversation. That is a line, part of the comeback album. Jimin says, he reads a comment. Could you please sing a line from one song? Of course we can't.
한 소절만 불러달라고요? 안 되죠.
Namjoon says, sure. Let me, and then he says, stop. And Jimin says, but there's nothing like that.
불러드릴게요. So.
So here's Jimin being there for all the times. Namjoon has something to spoil.
새 앨범의 주제.
왜요?
BTS의 새 앨범. 그게 우리의 주제잖아.
Coming back to America.
Yeah, is he top secret? Is that a tour announcement?
곱셈 추위.
언젠가는 정말 좋은
아, 나 아직도 그 가사 갈 걸 미치겠어. 등골 브레이커가.
That's my favorite. This is my favorite one.
That is so ballad. That is
되게 늦게 나오는 거야.
that is such a ballad reaction.
BTS 월드.
I didn't know.
조용히 하세요. 일단
아직 그게 안 나갔지. 그 우리가 휴가 얘기하는 게 장소가 안 나갔지. 그 공개 안 됐지. 그거 하는 거 맞지? 아무튼 공개 안 했던 거 말하는 게 있으니까.
No, I wouldn't be able to.
뭔지 모르겠어.
Jimin always says, I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
and Jimin is very on top of it. Like he knows what not to say.
The choreo is being prepared. We are going to dance. We're here in the practice room. People might say, look how old they got. They're just going to sing ballads now. That's not the case, everyone.
Period.
We've gotten older and Jimin says, our knees hurt. Namjoon says, I'm wondering if we can do this, but we have to do it. It's been 3 years since we did it at the Busan concert. Jimin says, we're actually not at the age to talk about getting old and our knees hurting. We're still young. Our words are important. Jimin says, it's not like we have a choreo or anything for the new song, but just here to warm up our body. And Namjoon says, people are going to misunderstand if you say it like that. They're gonna say, we are not dancing for our comeback song. And Jimin says, no, because we still don't have anything prepared yet. And Namjoon says, what do you mean? We are preparing.
여러분 그런 게 아니에요. 저 춤춥니다.
그러니까
이거 연습실 와 있잖아요 지금.
Namjoon says, we are dancing. That's why we're in the practice room. We are. Here they are dancing to Butter. And this is Dynamite. So they only danced those two songs. And Jimin said, I think we gotta practice a lot because our dance has gotten rusty. Like now I feel a little bit embarrassed to go tell people that we were a group known for our dancing. And Namjoon said, there's not a single moment I felt that way.
근데 어디 가서 저희 팀 그래도 춤으로 뜬 팀입니다 이렇게 하기 좀 부끄러워졌어.
나 한 번도 그런 적 없어.
저희도 많이 사랑합니다. See you soon. 단결.
J-Hope made history as the first Asian act to perform inside the iconic Burj Khalifa in Dubai in a private AP event at the Armani Hotel. This is for the brand that he represents, the watches, the watch brand, Audemars Piguet.
Audemars Piguet.
This is J-Hope. I see a camera person there, so I'm hoping we get some kind of like official recording because
Maybe.
all we have for now it's like I was going to say fan cams, but
That's crazy.
I doubt that at this event this is like
Fan cam.
yeah, it's a recording. Listen to this intro. It's an alternative intro. It seems like. Isn't that
I
interesting?
like it.
Yeah. I'm just theorizing, creating theories because we don't know, right? This seems like it's not an intro. This seems like it's a transition from one song to another song. So this may be the second song. Why do we have only recordings from this song? If this is a transition, then that means there's other songs that he performed. But I don't know. So he performed Mona Lisa and we have those videos. And there is a very professional looking cameraman. Look at all of this stuff.
Mom!
So
He's in the middle of the shot.
Actually, no, don't move. Just release the footage.
Release
the
footage.
Release the footage. Release the damn footage. I'm doing the album meme.
What?
Like, release the album. Release the damn album.
Where is the album? Release the damn album.
That's what I was going from. But you went like in another. I don't know.
Direction.
Yeah, creative differences.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So this is the main trailer released for Are You Sure?
저를 바보로 하시는 겁니까?
배고파요.
That's going to be crazy.
그니까. 이건 좀 낭만인데.
장난 아니야.
이쁘네.
Of course, eating always makes the trip even better. From Switzerland to Vietnam. And it's so close. It's December 3rd for the first 2 episodes, I believe. Jimin and Jungkook had an interview for Japanese TV. This is the full interview on Mesamashi TV.
BTS 6人独占インタビュー
Jimin and Jungkook were asked what songs they sang the most during Are You Sure Season 2. Jimin said mostly J-Hope hyun's.
すごいなんかジミンさんの方がノリノリなんですけど
Another question was, what food are you into lately? And Jungkook says Nutella banana waffles, choco banana whipped cream. He saw it on YouTube.
단거 좋아하지 않나?
그 유튜브 보다가
There is a lot of new content from Tier. This is like a recap of the event that they had in LA. I mentioned it last time that an ad for Tier, a Taehyung ad for Tier was going to be on Burj Khalifa in Dubai. And it is right here. And here's another angle. So there was, as you can hear, a lot of people. Here's a shot of the people. This is actually not the first time that Taehyung has been in this building. He was there in 2020, in 2021, and in 2025. Taehyung wore the CCN-made bracelet with heart-shaped pendant, which wanted to convey warm comfort to children with heart disease and their families. 20% of sales will be donated to the Korean Heart Foundation to help children recover after surgery. It's this one. It says, Dear Heart. So this is an interview.
Do you have any beauty secrets to share with us?
일단 최근에 러닝 시작했고요. 그리고 운동은 2년 동안 계속 꾸준히 그래도 해보려고 하고 있었던 것 같아요.
How long do you run for?
I love that the question was, do you have any beauty secrets? And the answer is running.
저는 한 3개월?
Nice. That's awesome. I love running. Good for the soul. Well, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So J-Hope was there to celebrate the opening of Human Made store. J-Hope is working on his own collection, part of this brand, and it's called Human Hope. Human Made, Human Hope.
I love that. And then I'm the silly one.
Here's J-Hope with Neo and Pharrell at the opening of the new Human Made store at Apgujeon. Pharrell is part owner of Human Made, so that would make sense why he's there. I wanted to say something. I saw a TikTok putting the picture of the prices of these clothes and asking, why is it so high? Because some of these are hundreds of dollars.
Like, that was expected, no?
Yes, because people explain in the comments, this is not merch. This is
A collaboration with a brand.
that is a luxury brand. $1,000 jackets. And it is common like that.
It's common and good for the people that can afford it.
And of course, the collection is sold out. Everything is sold out. Here is Jungkook's lives. He went live 2 times. The first live was gaming. Jungkook stayed up all night the day before and just woke up. It's 4 a.m. in Korea. He brushed his teeth and turned on the live. Jungkook said they're mixing their songs right now and he's scared he will start humming.
방송하면서 무의식적으로 불러버릴까 봐.
Jungkook played different games during this live stream. Here is one of them. It's called The Classrooms and it's a horror video game.
Oh shit. 죄송해요.
That was the look he gave before his final moments. And he said, let me see this. clearly. And here's another game. As an army, what's your relationship like with Jungkook?
아씨 뭐야?
Party animals, exactly. During this game, armies don't care. They're going to kill Jungkook's character.
들어가시라고.
And here's a K army translating what the I army said. The I army said that she can't understand anything because she's from Spain. And Jungkook was like, I don't understand. So someone translated the message.
understand nothing because I'm from Spain, but love you guys.
뭐라 이해 못해요 저.
I love
Love요. 사랑한대요.
Thank you. Love you.
I love that armies immediately translated for him.
나와. 나오라고. 나오라니까.
And this is another game. And this is my favorite game of all of the games that Jungkook has played. Jungkook records his voice, and then the voice is the sound the animal is going to make. My voice Sue is the name of the game. It's like this.
노래 개잘 부르노. 안녕하세요.
And he made a lot of sounds for all of these animals. This is another live stream. He was cooking. He made pasta during Weaver's live. Look at the way he dropped the pasta. I've never seen this method in my life. So this is the result. This is his pasta and it looks so good. He did mention that he wanted to open a restaurant because his pasta is so good.
Mamma mia.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone. See you
Thank
Tuesday.
you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.